Take a deep breath. You can smell the ocean. Do you feel the salt in your skin? Spring is coming. However, it's rare to see calm weather out here. Actually, nobody really wants to live here. The island is often hit by big hurricanes. They roll in from the Atlantic. The large rocky cliffs don't help. Due to this, the little island of Kralingenburgh wasn't settled until the late 15th century. When fishermen started to go further out to sea, they tried to stay there in the summer. It took a while, but in due time, very slowly people started to settle in permanent. The first big settlements were those of the whalers. When men found out they could hunt big, the island's population boomed. And that's where this story begins. Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Kralingenburgh. For those who have been watching the ZILT series I made, are probably familiar with the term, but I never really went into detail what it actually is. Kralingenburgh is a fictional island somewhere between the Netherlands and Norway. Its storyline will overlap with the one from ZILT. The town of Nieuwersluis is very closely connected with the island of Kralingenburgh. Basically my idea was that to get to Kralingenburgh you have to go through Nieuwersluis. So if you take either the ferry or the plane, you arrive here on this island. It will also be set in 1938, just like my other YouTube series. It's just a period in time I really enjoy and I like that I can make one big cohesive story out of it. I really wanted to have its own identity. So I created a variety of buildings based on those in the Norwegian town of Vlekkenfjord. The history of this town is very closely connected to that of the Netherlands. This is why the houses have influences from the Norwegians, but also from the Dutch. This series will also start from scratch. I know in ZILT there was already a town and I used it as storytelling, but in this series I will do more building. So as you can see, I started the town on screen and I'm adding my own houses, some houses from the workshop, and the new houses I created. The new houses are the white ones, the one with the red roofs and the white timber. There are also some brick ones, I made two types of them and I want to combine them because I want to transition between Dutch architecture and the ones from Vlekkenfjord. The houses will be released on the workshop, they are color adjustable. They might be a little bit too big, I'm afraid. I don't think I'm gonna change all of that because I'm already using them. Actually, they're already on the workshop, but I just kept them hidden. I'd rather have my buildings too big than too small, so I just changed them with PO. The original inhabitants of this island will be whalers. I made a whaler colony on the other side of the island, off camera. I will show you guys later. It's based on the one in South Georgia. It has some... I actually made some whale props. Some dead whale props actually. Which I was afraid to upload on the workshop because they might be a little bit controversial. Because, well, it contains dead animals. There probably will be on the workshop at some point. Or at least you can always ask me if you need them. For now I'm just going to use them in this series. And who knows? The textures of my houses are done by CBUT. Well, I made them myself, but I used the templates by CBUT because he has some great textures on his Presidio Bay houses. And I really wanted to be able to use those houses in the series as well. So I asked him and he kindly loaned me his textures. So yeah, big shout out to him. I'm really happy with him. It looks really cool and they fit perfectly amongst each other. You might notice I have no inhabitants yet. I'm not sure if it's in this video or the next one I'll upload, but the moment I added the dock, you saw the population rise to about 300, 400, which is really cool because, well, I added all the basic needs for this town and there are no outside connections with roads. Everything comes in by plane or by ship. I did this before, that's actually why this story exists. Kralingenburgh was the first map I made on Cities Skylines, which I was really proud of, and I made an Instagram page about it, and I tried to build the story around it, and I thought myself, one day I'll buy a computer and I'll do it again. So this is my attempt of doing it again. However, it doesn't resemble anything of the original map. The graphics are way better now, the assets are way better now, so yeah, I like it. It's really personal for me. Here I'm trying to add some planters because I wanted town to be a really pretty and cute green town with lots of flowers and bushes and grasses. And the thing is, when you predominantly make Dutch towns, you are constrained to what you can do with your landscape. Of course, the Dutch has a really pretty and unique landscape, but it's dikes, boulders, fields, and I like it. But I've been doing that for ages, and I'm missing building something on rocks and hills and something to change up the scenery. And I probably go for a lot of pine trees and that kind of vegetations. And I had the idea that the town would be filled with one specific kind of flowers. So, for example, I think it's Madeira, I think the island is, which is known for their flowers. And I like that idea that there's this one specific flower which everyone loves and go to see somewhere, right? And here you see the first pine trees coming in and bushes and getting that vegetation in. I'm also adding some minor details already, as you can see on screen. The thing is, I'm gonna try to be less prop heavy in this one. On ZILT I used all of the props, which is really fun. I really enjoy it, but a lot of them go into backyards. And to be fair, no one likes looking at backyards, no one likes creating backyards. It's just something we have to do. So I'm just gonna fill those backyards up more with grasses and trees and try to hide them out of plain sight. As you can see here, I added that really big oak tree on the town square, and these are the flower beds, which are really nice. The asset is actually a prop and not a tree, so it makes it more easy to use. So here we're already closing in on the ending of the episode, actually. I cut them a bit short, but no worries, way more will come. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this first episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, and you know the drill. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This was Jass. Bye.